Hello and happy Tuesday. In his book, Just Mercy, which was about his work helping prisoners fight for justice in our legal system, Brian Stevenson said, "Each of us is more than the worst thing we've ever done." The makers of Sing Sing, a new film about a program that helps prisoners find their calling and healing through theater in a maximum security prison, would clearly understand that idea. The film is in limited release now, and it's going to be expanding in coming weeks. I got to see it as part of the Secrets movie screening on Monday night, and it is based on a real program at Sing Sing, a maximum security prison in New York. It features real prisoners and members of the program telling a story that is meant to shed light not only on a program, but on the people who are healed and moved by participation. It comes in a place that's normally regarded for its darkness, and yet these prisoners have found some light. This film focuses on an inmate, Divine G, played by Coleman Domingo, who is a gifted writer and performer. He's also an inmate leader for the program who spends his time bettering himself, following his artistic passion, and helping prisoners work toward their freedom. That goes for him too. In prison for a murder he maintains he didn't commit, Divine G has finally found the evidence he thinks could lead to his freedom. Meanwhile, he and his fellow prisoners are working on a new production with the guidance of a director, Brett Buell, played by Paul Raci, who comes in and works with them to facilitate this program. Into the group, Divine G has invited a newcomer, goes by Divine I, played by Clarence Divine I Macklin. The new member has his rough edges and is closed off at the outset, but he has talent. As they work on putting together a wildly ambitious comedy, Divine G works on his appeal. He also reaches out and forms bond with Divine I, despite his early hesitations, forming a bond that could enrich both their lives. This film was written by Clint Bentley and director Greg Queter. It's based on a book about the program and the play written by Buell that is the basis of the performance. The film also incorporates the stories of program participants who play themselves in the film. It was heavily influenced by Macklin and John Whitfield, the real Divine G, to create something that feels real, honest, and incredibly engaging. There is a great deal of beauty to this film and the story. There are also some really beautiful performances. I thought Macklin had a real passion for the story and the role, and that comes through on screen, as do his fellow prisoners who are sharing their stories and sharing what moves them as we go along. Paul Raci gives a really beautiful performance as the director. He spends almost as much time as a character trying to build up these men as create a memorable production. I also quite enjoyed Paul San Jose, who has a great turn as a prisoner named Mike, who is very close to Divine G in this film. But ultimately, this is about Domingo, who's shown himself to be an incredibly talented and diverse performer. He earned an Academy Award nomination in 2023 for his work as Bayard Rustin. His performance here is perhaps even better, and it should definitely be in the running for award consideration. Again, his pathos, his screen presence, and the raw emotion he brings to the story and this role is incredible. I could not take my eyes off him, particularly during a revelatory third act. It is worth seeing Sing Sing for his performance alone. This is a special film that tells a beautiful story most won't be familiar with. The talent, the passion, and commitment of this band of prisoners turned actors is just beautiful. It's one of the best films of the year, and it is well worth seeking out. As I mentioned, Sing Sing is now playing in limited release, but it should be expanding over the next few weeks, getting its widest possible release by August 9th. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Please make a point.